Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? It's that cool guy, you know, that very, very cool guy. Damn, I need to get a lighter. There's Joey. Joey Ganna. Joey G, whatever you want to call me. But the name's Ganna. Remember that, everybody. But, yeah, wrestling today. I did a show earlier, me and D-Mac, and a lot going on in WWE. Like I said, Hell in a Cell. The last match, I didn't get the whole show in today because at the camera at my studio, it's kind of, only goes 10 minutes. I can't go as long, but I'm not going to hold you people hostage. I'm just here, to get this face on TV so, I can get to Hollywood or to wherever I'm going, you know what I mean? And when I get to where I'm going, I'll remember who was there, and I'll remember who supported me and who didn't. And it will happen because I got faith in God, and I got Jesus on my side. And it will happen. So, you know what I mean? It's not like I even sweat it. You know what I mean? But a lot going on in the WWE. TNA, Brodus Clay, his name is Tyrus. That's his name. Mikey, what's up? Mikey Noor, my cousin. He let me know. He wrote a comment on the thing. It's Tyrus. Brodus Clay in TNA as Tyrus. And by the way, them people that don't think I get noticed on the internet, that's why Mike Missinelli, what's up, Mike? And the Philly Fanatic, what's up, Philly Fanatic? John and Sean, right? Danny Mac, my brother, the guy who tapes me on Saturdays. The Philly Fanatic, they all know me, them guys. Don Castle and Don Tony, my fault, and Kevin Castle from the YouTube, they know me, So, if I'm bad or, something like that, that's why, these people know me and, know that the talent I have. But, to some people, I use too much language and whatever. Like, I'm not PG. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. You know what I mean? Different strokes for different folks. And a lot of people know I say that. You know what I mean? So, if you don't like it, don't watch. You know what I mean? You know, because the way I see it, like Eric Bischoff said, remember in the WCW DVD, the negatives always outweigh the positives when it comes to entertainment, okay? Nobody wants to sit there and see a guy go, yeah, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and no grown man crosses their legs either. What do you call it like that? What do you call it? And it's, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't sell. I'm trying to do what sells. Mainly my thing's talking about wrestling, but I can talk about anything. Mainly I think because, liberals don't like what I'm saying, and, kind of like the other dude on YouTube, Sean's View, he gets threats from people. I get, threats from liberals because I don't like faggots. You know what I mean? And I'm not down with gays. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that's all about. But, I must be touching somebody's nerve when I say that. So whatever, whatever's clever to me. You know what I mean? I'm Joey G. I don't pull no punches. You know what I mean? Don't sing it, bring it. For real. But a lot going on in wrestling. Lots. G-Force Wrestling, Jeff Jarrett's wrestling. And this is what's cracking me up about Jeff Jarrett, right? It has a thing, right? And I heard this from Don Tony and Kevin Castle, right? In Jeff Jarrett's promotion, it was supposed to be Global Force Wrestling. May the Force be with you. I mean, that's gay. That's corny as shit. Global Force Wrestling. I mean, come on, Global Force. That just sounds like an independent, like a Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore. You know what I mean? That just sounds corny. For real. May the Force be with you. I mean, how cartoonish are you trying to be? I mean, are you friggin', 18 or you 8? You know what I'm saying? No, for real. So they're calling it G-Force, which is kind of good because, that's what my dad calls everybody G. So, and my dad's a cool-ass dude. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? G-Force Wrestling's cool with me. I just hope it's an alternative. Right now, it looks like we're looking at another TNA, because what the fuck has Jeff Jarrett ever done in this wrestling business? That's big. The only thing I can remember him doing big is beating Razor Ramon at the Royal Rumble 95, or was it WrestleMania 11 in 95? That's the only, and when he was Double J, and he had the gold tooth, and he dressed up like the country singer. I was in like 10th grade. It was in like 93. That's the only time Jeff Jarrett was actually good. Me and my buddy Fran, his brother Matt, used to laugh about it. We used to be like, yeah, it's J-E-double-F, J-A-R-R-E-double-T, Jeff Jarrett. Remember when he was at? Yeah, and the slap nut things, that was funny. I remember the one time he was fighting Tank Abbott on like one when Nitro was real shitty, like in like 99. And he was like, Tank Abbott! And he looked at Mike tonight and he was like, Tank Abbott! And he said the way, it's one of them things you had to be there, but the way he said, he was like, Tank Abbott! Tank have it. It was just funny the way he says, I know I sounded gay saying it, but you had to be there to say it. You know, that's when Nitro was like, you could actually watch Raw because Nitro was on afterwards. Remember when Nitro was hot, they didn't have the replay on at 12. Remember, Nitro would end at 11, and then they wouldn't have the replay at 12 because Nitro was so hot then. You know what I mean? You had to see it when it was on live. But once WWE came up with Stone Cold and The Rock and DX and Shawn Michaels and all that shit, you know what I mean, and the Nation and all that, WCW had to do 2 shows. That was the only way they were going to get recognized. They were back to number 2, and WWE wasn't looking behind. Once Stone Cold took off, and you all know how I feel about Stone Cold now. I think he's a fudge packer, you know what I mean? Besides the point, you know, people getting mad about that shit, so I won't even bring it up, you know what I mean? But I always liked The Rock better than Steve Austin. I did, for real. No, I don't like John Cena better than Steve Austin. No, I don't. Popularity-wise, though, I think John Cena is more popular than Steve Austin. And I think Hulk Hogan's way popular. And Randy Savage, you know, and Shawn Michaels. I mean, think about it. Shawn Michaels taught Steve Austin a lot. Steve Austin was in his prime when he was stunning Steve. When he was with Brian Pillman, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Flying Brian. You know what I mean? Just like Dean Ambrose. From Cincinnati, Ohio, just like Dean Ambrose. You know what I mean? So, talks just like Dean Ambrose, like John Laurinaitis. It's like one of them throat things. Like, that's how they talk, John Laurinaitis. I'm John Laurinaitis, and this is people power. And Brian Pillman talked like that. Dean Ambrose kind of talks like that, but Brian Pillman and John Laurinaitis really had that like thing with their lung, you know, like, this is the way it's going to be, and they both smoke too. And I smoke, you know what I mean? But I'm cutting down, so you know what I mean. But a lot of things right now. TNA is gay. You know, as it's always been. It's TN gay to me. I mean, it's like Kurt Angle's returning to WWE, my Royal Rumble in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? At the Wachovia Center, January 25th. Mikey Noor, Charlie O'Neill, we're all going. Mikey, Buddha, Grayo, you know. Click, he's Click. I mean, I mess around with Buddha. Buddha knows that. And you know what I'm saying? He's Click for life. That's my man right there, Buddha Guns. You know what I mean? He's Click for life. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. You know what I mean? And we are the New Age Click. I mean, but we don't go by that name, the New Age Click. We're the Click. Me, Mikey Noor, Stace, the Click chick. You know what I'm saying? Charlie O'Neill and Buddha Guns, the Click for life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it goes. And Danny Mac, all right, my little brother, he's in there too. You know what I mean? My other brother, he's in there, but you know what I mean? He's there. My brother Michael's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, he speeds around like the Road Runner. You know what I mean? But I love you, Mikey. You know what I mean? You were asleep today when I was over there. But what's up, brother? Give me a call. A lot, you know, and I finally got this nice chair. It feels good, you know, I can lounge on my back, because I got a bad back, you know. I used to work construction, you know what I mean? But I did work, but, you know, I don't like that letter, you know. I really don't. The W-O-R-K, work, like, that's not in my vocabulary. Like, I like to sit behind a camera, and if I do work, I like to sit behind a desk and be the boss and tell everybody what to do. And I just be honest, you know what I mean? I mean, what's wrong with being honest? I'm an honest man, you know what I mean? You want me to lie? You know what I mean? I mean, my talent is telling people how it is in wrestling, sports, and I can go into other stuff, but I think I touch nerves because, you know, I'm right, and other people know I'm right, and I had the balls to tell it how it is, and people don't like that. People don't like Charlie Sheen. Like, remember Charlie Sheen said, you know, like, all this stuff I'm doing now, maybe I'm not getting a lot of views, and I'm getting goose egg, but when I blow up, like Eminem says, when I blow, I'll be the man. Because the girls know when I blow, I will be the man. And when I blow up, I'll be the man. The man. The man. The man on the cover of every magazine. And not just Mad Magazine either. You know what I'm saying? Like Alfred E. Newman. Because I am Alfred E. Newman. But I'll be on every magazine. Every magazine. This face, I'll probably dye my hair blonde again, will be on every magazine. And then, you know what? Everybody that knows me and my family, you know what I mean? The ones that like me and the ones that don't can say, hey, he's in my family. You can gloat and say, you know me, I'm related to you. You know what I mean? You get it, and then you can get your thrill off of saying that you're related to me. You know what I mean? Because that's all you'll get. You know what I mean? The ones that didn't support me. For real. Because you'll never see a design from me. For real. Not a red penny. Not a red dime. Not nothing. Okay? I'm Joey G. I'm Joe with Joseph Ganna. Okay? All right? Joseph Gannon McGuigan. All right? I say what I want. I do what I want. I'm a 37-year-old man. Nobody's going to stop me saying doing what I want. You know, this has to do with wrestling. I am a wrestling show, but I'm just going to say nobody's going to control my show, tell me what to do, leave me death threats, or leave me saying something, or liberals want to come after me. I'll say what I want, when I want, however I want, to whoever I want. And if you all don't like it, 2 words for you. Suck it. And that's all. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Straight up. There's no ands, if there's no argument. I'm not a chick. You know what I mean? I'm not a female. I don't go at it texting chick. You know, it's different if I'm with one of my girlfriends and I'm texting them back and forth. I don't text dudes back and forth. Well, Buddha, you know, me and Buddha mess around and text each other back and forth. But I'm not a chick. I don't text people back and forth. I'm Superman. You know what I mean? I save chicks. I love chicks. You know what I mean? Girls are everything. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know what I mean? And I got the Lord Jesus Christ on my side. And I love women, and I know that I'm going to make it as an entertainer, whether it's in wrestling, whether it's in sports, politics, being an actor, being a stand-up comedian, whatever it is, Joey G will make it. And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it is. This would have happened when I graduated high school when I was 18. My grandfather said, do what you got to do now. But I messed up in 95. You know what I mean? I started that life, you know, of partying, you know. And, you know, do I regret it? No, I don't, because I had fun. No, I don't regret it, because I had a whole lot of fun. More fun than anybody will have. You know what I mean? I've been all over the United States, you know what I mean? With a lot of cool people, met celebrities. So no, I wouldn't take it back for nothing, no. But I learned my lesson that in high school, after high school, I should have did this. I should have went down to the ECW arena and talked to Paul Heyman, because I would have got in, because I had natural God-gifted talent. It's not Joe Ganna. It's not Joey G. It's Jesus Christ that gives me this talent. That's the person that gives me this talent. God does. And I thank the Lord Jesus Christ for giving me this talent. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry that I curse sometimes. I'm sorry to the Lord Jesus. I'm not sorry to any of yous, okay? None of you marks out there. I'm not sorry to any of yous. But like I said, this is Joey G, Superman, Brickfist Mikey, Brickfist. Had a bad day, cousin Mike. You know what I'm saying? You and Stace, you know I love you guys. Just had a bad day. It was a bad day today. You know what I mean? I was tired. I didn't feel good. Just a bad day. I'll hit you up tomorrow, Mikey. All right, Mikey Noor. You know what I mean? My brother Mikey, I'm waiting for you to hit me up. I've been waiting for you to hit me up for the last 2 months, brother. Where are you? I talk to Danny every day. But, you know, this Joey G going to the top. Kevin Steen, I'm still waiting for the reply. Remember, my head was bald June the 7th. It was my boy Paul's birthday, because I can't forget the date. June the 7th. You were wrestling AJ Styles. You stopped your match because of me. I had a Sixers jersey on. This is a Wilt Chamberlain, old school Mitchell and S jersey. But, you know, yeah, I like to show my jerseys because I got hot jerseys. I mean, when you got it, you can flaunt it. You know what I mean? For real. And yes, this is a hot jersey. It's a Wilt Chamberlain, real Mitchell and S authentic jersey for those that don't believe. I buy my own shit. Alright? This is Joey J. I'm out. And like I said, I'm Superman, Brickfist, the Count of Monte Fisco. I'm like Apollo Creed. I got a million names. But, you know, this is just a little biography of what I'm about and what, you know, what everything's about. But be coming at you with a show tomorrow about the WWE. Randy Orton, now, as you know, doing part-time, not doing house shows on the weekend. Roman Reigns, still the main event WrestleMania. Like I said, Seth Rollins cashing the Money in the Bank in. Eagles got a bye week this week, so we'll see what happens. Giants play the Cowboys tomorrow, or is it Monday night? I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. But Joey G will get at you tomorrow with some more wrestling and sports news. And it's Joey G. I'm out. Joey G, always going to be Joey G. Don't change for no one. Peace.